Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Abraham.
Oh, did it.
He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers are very happy
That's right,
about
because I ain't streaming
it.
it. I'm trying to figure
Him in the end zone, escort him
I was
to
gonna
the
like go to my actual YouTube. I mean, the post in the
love
chat.
the
I would
fact
go
that
to
he
my
got
actual
in, but haven't
YouTube
run
and
very
then
far.
go to my
Gonzalez
channel.
able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I'm on the post right now.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So here's the kickoff now.
You see what I was saying about the voice thing, man, the chat thing?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Oh, okay.
Set to begin their
So
next
can you hear me on the stream?
offense at the line. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and he fires one. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0.
I mean, it's still early, man. You can come, it's only 6 minutes. You can come back. It's an early game.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
So they keep putting this sorry-ass nigga on the field. Oh, this nigga, they just doing whatever now.
Set to begin their next
Niggas be ring chasing though. They trying. I don't blame them. They've been leaving long
job
time.
one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one was taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Abraham. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Throwing on 3rd and long. Abraham. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
I think he X.
13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
What I was just working on, man.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 45. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll be out of bounds falls just shy of the 40. A 14-yard
I wish I had one
gain
of my
there as they
stoppers
look
like
to
that.
improve this
That shit came
14-point
down.
lead.
First down.
Yeah, then they can't run number stretch on me. Yeah. You know exactly where they're going to be at.
Play fake. Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Isabella.
A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards.
We gotta be efficient right here, man. We be struggling here and it's gonna be down to the one sometimes.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals
You about to
will
be the face of the
extend their
franchise, man.
lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
Boy, these guys are off to the
Yeah,
races.
28, 29. That's why I'm trying to get him to a trait so I can get him, you know, at least extend that a little bit.
It's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want right now.
Because I got him, he was like
Past him.
22, he was young.
Gonzalez
Young boy
kicking
came
off
out.
for Arizona.
Yeah, I got him
Now
here one
after the
here.
touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This
They fucking over last year.
yards deep.
That trait shit, though.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So that's what I gave what's called today. He just ain't with the speed.
Set to
But
begin
he
the
had
next
that though.
drive, the Rams offense
The dude
at
I
the
gave him,
line.
William.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out.
He had the right traits, he just ain't had the speed that you want. Oh, we gotta get that one.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get
If I would have, they would never let me increase the speed. That was one thing they weren't gonna let me
Last time I
do.
looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Off play action. Abraham trying to lay one up deep. This is
That's
taken
my
in.
fault.
It's
This one.
complete.
I gotta get the focus on me.
Big play there. 78
play by him.
yards. Now the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
Sam Sloman to kick off for the Rams.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the
I hold that block,
When you
nigga.
score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the pickup, it's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. From the gun, Murray. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Murray with a third and long. He's going to air one.
Oh, he got a bad ball. I had him too.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off
Come on, Colin, man. I'm telling you,
with a
man.
setup shot at the 40-yard line.
defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. He stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Abraham.
Oh, this one.
Complete.
Come on, Bracken.
It will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, Abraham. He'll be dropped shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Abraham. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Abraham. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
In the first quarter with the score Cardinals 21.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
The combat route, that's what I said too, but it's all good. I don't even get that one.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
And inches at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Abraham. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, Abraham. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They'll run for it with Akers. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It'll be a gain of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, Abraham. To the end zone.
Oh, time we get better. You can't go for it. They done went twice already. So. You have to field goal now. No, buddy. You're supposed to say you have to
The
field
Rams
it.
going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
So you got to go field goal now, dog.
Now Sam Sloman is on. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on me,
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To throw is Murray. A quick throw complete out to Isabella. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Murray off play action. And that's complete. Albert Okuebuna. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
On play action, it's Murray. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Albert O. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Lamb. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down, Arizona.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Lamb, and he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. On 1st down, Lamb. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
The tackle made.
The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now again, right side. It's Lamb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Gonzalez's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
Yeah, bro, you doing right there.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. That's complete. Okuegbunam. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Lamb. His 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing on first down. Abraham. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. 7 yards on the play, and it's a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Down at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun.
Abraham. He does not pick that off.
That's complete.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On first down, Abraham. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. From the gun, Abraham. Complete. Jefferson the target. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Operating from the gun, Abraham. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll run on first down with Akers. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Abraham looking underneath. He's got Akers. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for 12 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Back to throw. Abraham. And it's complete. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Baker with a pick. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Rams 16. Sam Sloman to kick off for the Rams.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. One will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. first down. It's Lamb, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle. Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Shotgun now from Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Off the play fake. Murray.
Oh.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I should have thrown the X. I'm bullshit.
They're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going, because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 1st and 10, Abraham. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's another 10 yards on that one, and another first down.
10 more yards. Complete to Cam.
Off play action. Abraham. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Abraham. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Abraham. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 3rd down, Abraham. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
After the turnover, here's Murray. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try the left side. Lamb. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Rolling to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Cardinals are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
40, Rams 16. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, Abraham. And that was caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone. And the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one. The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment here at Pace. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for a pick, and a short return to the 6-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they walk.
He's got it in, complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. Albert Okuebuna, 94 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cardinals 47, Rams 16. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Now this one was tight end out on the right side. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Go the other way.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Rams' 19-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray flushed out right. Sent to Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 15, the 40, 30, 20. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
And they take a knee. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cardinals, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3.
And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Whatever. What? Who this?